Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brodes and today we are checking out the Damned of the Moor Part 2. Obviously, as you can tell by the title, this is the second entry in the Damned of the Moor series, which was made by Alpha. We did play through the Part 1 in our last video, so you guys can go check out that one if you would like to. I don't know if... Oh, there goes the power. As far as I understand, it's not the same prison. I don't know. Like, the layout obviously automatically looks different off the bat based on the blocks here. I'm of the impression that maybe it's a, for lack of a better term, franchise of sort of prison, whether it's fictional or you know, real, I don't know. But that's sort of how I'm interpreting it. It's like this fictional sort of franchise of a prison with, you know, locations in different places, or maybe it's time based. I don't actually know. I know that he puts like the little blurb at the start of the map there, so maybe I should go check out whether or not it's meant to be like the same prison at different eras. So that could be interesting. Although, as far as I understand, like the aesthetic doesn't ever really change, so I don't know. In any case, we are here, we are checking it out. I'm excited for this one. This one is a little bit more involved than the former, and automatically the polish on this one looks a lot better as well. So I spoke a little bit about it in the previous video, how, you know, the Damned of the Moor Part 1, it was not poorly done, but it was like, you could tell it was the first entry in the series just based on the way that it was developed and everything like that. Whereas this is automatically looking like a lot better, and it makes me all the more keen for, you know, part 3 of the series. Could I get this? Yes. Okay. I wasn't sure because the power went off, so. Alright, so we are going to be doing the Easter egg today, or at least doing our very best to achieve that. And from what I understand, there is an ice, or a piece of ice or something along those lines in the spawn area. Oh, this is getting quite toasty. Let me just kill some of these zombies. What's that? Fuck, I don't like this. Perfect. Alright, we need a gun. And I'm of the impression it's probably going to follow a similar flow to part 1, which is like you have a pretty linear path. So let's go this way. I'm going to save my money to hopefully get an automatic weapon. So let's see. We got here reward level too low. Okay, so we got some challenges. Pay a tribute. I wonder what that is for. 750 debris. Pick up ice. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, so we need the ice and we need a box, which I believe is located in some kind of maze. Why are these seats facing backwards? Bizarre. Let's go through here and we're going to see was that a weapon? Winchester. I did see a box. Where's the box at? Oh, there's an automatic weapon in there. Aha, right there. All right, so oh no, here we go. Grease gun, not my favorite, but it's something. So we will run that for the moment. Kill out these zombies, tick over the round, and move on to the next one. I hope everyone's having a really good day so far. At the time of this video, NoahJ has recently just announced another mapping contest, which I'm very excited for. I spoke about it a little bit in the last video, but at that time the contest wasn't actually announced. It was just sort of like in the talks. But NoahJ has officially come out and announced the next theme for the current contest, which is active right now. So if anyone who's not in the servers but you do make maps, you know, that is currently ongoing. I'd highly recommend that you jump into the Mod Tools server. You know, register for the contest, put out a map, etc. I myself will be entering. I am going to be doing it with another person. I have yet to actually discuss with that person whether or not they want to sort of keep things under wraps or not. So I'm not going to announce anything formally just yet, but I will say that I am going to be entering in the form of a duo. And from what my sort of partner has hooked up so far, I'm very excited to sort of see what we can bring to you guys. The theme, just for anyone who's sort of not sort of privy to the contests and everything like that, The theme is surrounded by, not surrounded, what am I talking about right now? The theme of the contest is rage maps, rage maps in essence, basically. So what that is, basically it can mean, you know, tower maps, challenge maps, escape rooms, hard Easter eggs, whatever it is, anything that basically makes a map difficult. And that is something that I don't really have any experience in. Probably the closest thing is the map Wing that I made, which was designed as more of like a classic survival map with limited weapons and gear and, you know, random perks and stuff like that. So yeah, this is very much not in my ballpark. So I'm grateful that the person I'm partnering up with is going to be handling sort of the challenging elements of the map, and I'm just going to be sort of more doing the level design, if you would. So yeah, pretty keen on that. And I guess I will put up a video in the near future for Liberty Town, but I guess if you're watching this, basically Liberty Town is not stopping. It's basically at a point now where I have done most of what I can do from a level design perspective. I'm now just waiting on scripting and all that sort of stuff. So there's really nothing else occupying my time otherwise, so I figured why not. And it's only a month, so a month downtime. And it should be relatively easy. I say easy with a grain of salt, but it shouldn't be too difficult to build a challenge map, if you would, in the span of a month, I would think. We've got a waft here. Alright, I'm feeling particularly... I probably should have grabbed that up there. Maybe I'll swap out the grease gun. Actually, no, I just swapped out the grease gun. Never mind. I'm being an idiot. AS44, yeah. I think this over this could be controversial, but I don't know. I'm not like massive on LNGs. So there is a little bit more variety in where we can go in this map. I don't want to hit that. So I don't really know which way to go. Is there anything in there? Doesn't really look like it. Let's try upstairs. Alright, extra perk slots are upstairs. Teleporter of some kind here. We got Jug upstairs. I don't suppose I can go anywhere else at this rate. Does not look like it. I wonder... So there, that looks like part 1 to me, which is a cool little tie-in. Because I'm pretty sure he did part 2. He did like a model for part 2 in part 1. And I don't think I called it out before, but we did find a shield part for his power. Beautiful, beautiful. Got a power door here. Ooh. Very nice, very nice. Right, there is a lot to explore here. Speed cola. Well, maybe I'll go back and grab Jug. Right, Jug has been obtained. We're going to kill this dude, and we are going to go... I'm guessing there's got to be like an Easter egg part in here or something. Bro, I swear I didn't even have enough points for that, but maybe I did. Alright, dog round. What is this? Lad machine gun. A Shah. So I'm going to go back to the cell block here. And like even looking at this cell block automatically, I know I said this at the start of the video, how it looks more polished, but even looking at the cell block here, like the dimensions look a lot more accurate. Like they look more realistic. I think that's the weapon choking table. I think what am I trying to say right now? I think the prison block or the cell block in part 1, the ceilings were too low. So there's a lot happening. There's a question mark here. Clear debris 750. Mystery debris. I think what I'll do is I'm going to try and make a crawler. Ugh, of course we get a double points now. Fuck it. Let's do one more round. Oh no. There's still a fair few zombies. I was like, let's run a new round, but I don't even need to worry about it. Alright, 2 zombies. Can we slow you down? Perfect. So I'm looking for some kind of maze. There's a secret door. What do we got there? 2500. Jesus. Okay, I'm going to hit this. Was it this one over here? There was something up there, right? Where was that blue door? It was like over there, wasn't it? Unless I got it? I don't know. Yeah, this door. How do I get up there? There's got to be a cheeky little way. Maybe the secret door I opened. Oh, there's a door back here. Okay, that just takes us back outside. Bro, what debris is this? So glad I did that. Yeah, how do I get to there is the question. Unless maybe it's a shootable? I don't know. Alright, fuck it. Let's run the round. I'm gonna try to save up for some double tap. So where haven't I been? There's a secret door that we opened, but I have no fucking clue where that went. Was there anything back at spawn that I missed? Oh, sorry, we got challenges over here, don't we? What is this one? Reward level too low. Ah. Oh, I see. Does this count? I'll tell you, I miss challenge map, not challenge maps. I miss challenges in custom maps. I feel like we don't see that many. Whereas like we used to see it all the time. Because there's one thing I love about modern CODs is I love the whole trial system. Bro, where's all the zombies at? This is some slow gameplay. Alright, enough for doubles. So let's do that. Oh, I just seen that there was an area downstairs that I haven't even gone to yet. Down here. Okay, so that's the next objective. Oh, we got big boy Brutus back. Is he behind me? Fuck. Ugh. Not in a great spot here. Yeah. Okay. I was hoping for the highest one, which I imagine would be like epic or legendary or something like that. That's okay though. Let's go back. I'm gonna see what the reward is. I don't know if they stack. I would imagine that they don't. Double points. Okay. Oh, why is it going again? I'm so confused. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill you, so might as well wait for the round to tick over, and then we'll get the double points and get some points cranking. And then what we'll do is once I got enough points, or once I got some points, I'm going to go, oh no, it disappeared. Wow. Ah, fuck it. Let's go to the stairs and see what's happening. Bum, bum, bum. Alrighty, so we've got some things down here. Is this the maze? Yes, it is. Okay. Ah, okay. I full remember this now. I full remember this from maybe Conjurer's playthrough. So where am I right now? Am I here? So let's say, what, hang a left and then just like straight up, maybe? No, I don't know. Where am I? Am I here? It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Fuck it. Bowie knife there. Dead end. If I understood that map correctly, I'm guessing... Nah, no idea. I do need to look for a box in here though somewhere. It's not that, is it? I don't know what the box looks like. Pack-a-punch? Ooh, this is spicy. Is there anything... Can I go around here? I'm scared. I wonder if the zombies spawn behind me at all. This is very like Blood of the Dead. I find. I don't think... Oh, fuck, they do spawn here. Great. Fuck, there's so many spawns here. 17 bullets. Okay, here we go. And then, alright, AS-44 is what we're going to pack-a-punch. Beautiful. Alright, fantastic. I need to explore this maze. Oh shit. Did that make a crawler? No. Ah, I didn't want to kill them all. So where the fuck is this box gonna be? So it says that there's free perk. Well, that doesn't really make any sense. Unless it's meant to be this way. Oh, maybe not free perk, but just a perk. Box, box, box. Where's a box that we need to find? What does said box look like? These are the questions that I'm asking. That was some great aiming. Fuck, I do not like this. Bro, I swear this was open before. Didn't I come this way? Get out of my fucking way. Ugh, fuck. Get off. Oh, this is a dead end. Oh, no, it's not. I'm just being stupid. Bro, where is this alleged box that I need? Alright, I'm just going to be looking around for the box and then I'll cut to once I eventually find it. Alright, so I'm realizing that the maze seems to change every time I like come in and out of it.
That's what she said. Oh, no, not that. Just come on.
Which is making it particularly tricky. Is it? Aha. I found it. Found it, everyone. Don't worry. Let's get out of this fucking thing. That's a dead end. This way? Basically, I'm going opposite the arrows because that's pointing towards Pack-a-Punch. Okay. Alright, so what do we have to do next? So I know we need to get the Mark II ray gun. I just don't know if there's like a quest for that. Fuck it, I'll take that. Or if I just need to get it from the box. So like that's not super clear. Alright, so it seems that we can get the ray gun from either the box or from the trials. So I'm going to work on the trials right now. And I'll see how we go. Alright, so 1,000 for this. Zombies with anything, perfect. Now we just need zombies to spawn. The question of the day will be how many zombie kills do we need though? Okay, I wonder if nukes count. Oh no, I missed that, damn. Where's all the zombies? I still need to find the last shield part too. I hope it's not in the maze. How am I meant to get this fucking trial completed? I just killed a whole round and I'm still on common. Maybe I'll see if it stacks. And I don't think dogs count towards this, do they? I mean, it's flashing green when I killed them, so maybe they do. Aha, there's the part. Shield bench. God, where would have that been? In here somewhere? Maybe? This one? Yes. Fab. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so let's see if I can stack this. Take no damage. Okay. As long as we don't get any fucking bullshit attacks, we should be fine. Bro, this is such an open space. How am I panicking about this? Right, so it is stacking. That's good to know. Hit the nuke. I'm hoping that I hope this is a guaranteed ray gun. I hope it's not like a pool of things. Oh, we've got an epic. I think that's the max. Alright, is it going to be a ray gun? Wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. For sake. Perfect. Alright, we have our ray gun Mark II. Fantastic. We do need to upgrade this though now with the ice and the box that we collected. So we're going to head back to the cell block real quick. And I believe the crafting table is somewhere in here. Is it this here? I need to upgrade it. That's right. All right, so let's go upgrade it real quick. That should be relatively easy to achieve as long as we can fucking get back in and out of the maze without any hassle. I don't know. Bro, mazes do be tricky. Here we go. Porter's Mark II ray gun pack-a-punched. Let's get out of this fucking dog water maze. And I say that in the best of ways because it's a good maze. Upgrading this. All right, now we've got the frozen Mark II ray gun. Fantastic. All right, so our next objective once we've got that is to shoot a flaming barrel under a tree in the spawn area. So I'm guessing of this one. No? What was that? Use the teleporter. So I guess that just teleports me to random spots on the map. Nope. I would have sworn it was this one. But do I need to upgrade this now again? Let me find out. I hope it's not the case because it's fucking, what, 10 grand just to fucking do this Easter egg, basically. It's a lot of pack-a-punching. And I don't really want to be coming in here for no reason, so... Bro, the fact that it changes is so, like, trippy. Luckily for me, I have a... I was literally just about to say, luckily for me, I have a pretty good sense of bearing. Is it this way? Yes. Alright, here we go again. So no, so you want to go... Bro, where do I go? Get me out of here. I don't want to go towards that. That's the thing. I want to get away from that. Okay, back to the spawn area. I probably should grab stamina up at this rate. Doing so much running around. There's the mysterious book. Alright, let's run around and kill some zombies, get some points. I might potentially investigate another perk slot. Big spender. Die, what are you doing? Bro, I'm gonna fucking die here. I just spent 10 grand as well. What a fucking stitch up. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video though so far. If you are, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. That way you guys can stay up to date with all my posted videos and get more content like this. In addition, let me know in the comments, guys, what is your favorite custom zombies map? So whether it's a custom from Black Ops 3, World at War, Black Ops 1, I think Black Ops 1 had customs, right? Like what is your most nostalgic or favorite custom map? One that comes to mind for me is what was it called? The Swan, I think it was called. It was basically based on the map, sorry, not the map, the TV show Lost. I remember that. That was a World at War one, I believe. That was so good. And at the time, I remember watching NGT Zombies play. Pretty much NGT Zombies was the channel back then for me to watch when it came to customs. But I remember watching the playthrough, but I had never actually seen Lost at that point in time. So when I eventually got around to watching the TV show, it was like, yeah, super interesting to sort of think back to that map and be like, oh yeah, I see the resemblance here. All right, so I'm going to grab perk slot. You need to die ASAP. Ooh. And as much as I don't want to go down into the maze, that's where stamina up is. And we do need to head down there with the book anyway. Mysterious book has been placed. Got a nice little effects there. Oh, something's happening. I see a crystal. I probably shouldn't have done this mid-round, but... oh, fuck. Alright, that works. Alright, I've acquired a crystal of some kind. I'm gonna fucking roll the dice and try get stamina. Which I believe is somewhere this way. I think it should be down here, right? Yes. See, I'm remembering. It's coming to me. I might double pap this. See what AATs we can get on the weapon, eh? Oh god, they're coming. Now I just need to remember that very quick route of getting out of here. Oh, it feels so good to be able to sprint normally. I always get thrown like going back to... no, that's where the fucking pack was. It always trips me up trying to get back to the start. Alright, so we've got the crystal now. So now we need to go to the offices, I believe it is, and pick up a crystal of some kind. If we go this way. Alright, so we're looking for some kind of... ooh, so that must be number 3. Right there, that's cool. Near jug. Near jug, here we go. Collect key, fantastic. And now we need to go back to the cell block. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, tell you what, stamina up was the investment of all time. So we've got a door here. Unlock. Beautiful. New area. We love it. And I believe there's meant to be... yes, okay. So I don't know if this is going to require me to run back to spawn. I imagine it probably does, but just in case that is the case, I'm going to just clear out these zombies first, and then we'll go do that. Doesn't look like there's any spawns back here. It's a nice little holdout area. 2 carpenters, eh? Let's use this a little bit. Oh, I can just hold it down. Very nice, very nice. Alright, is that it? I believe so. So let's go back to spawn. Alright, no, so no linkage required, however. Okay, so we're going to use this now. This is how we get to this platform, which is what I was wondering about before. And that is an unknown telepad, so I guess we can just drop down. Let's just make sure there's nothing else here while we're here. Doesn't look like it though. Alright. I'm gonna go grab a little bit of ammo. And then I believe we need to use the teleporter again. And we'll see where this takes us in just a moment. If I've done this correctly anyway. Ooh, unknown moorlands, England. Oh, cool. It's part 1. Awesome. So what are we doing here? Is there anything happening here? Press and hold to close the corrupted timeline. Interesting. Is there anything else here? Does not look like it. All right, let's do that. So I did hit that question mark door, but I don't know what it actually opened. All right, so it seems we need to collect some batteries next. Ooh. I'm not on a new round, am I? I think there was one in here, yeah. Power cell. So let's run a new round. I know that there's one in the maze and there's also one in the cell block here somewhere. So let's just have a quick look around for that. There it is. I'm gonna hold this area because, oh fuck, that was bright. I feel safe in here. Might not be a great decision, but oh, there's a double points over there. Fuck it, let's go for it. I spoke about this a little bit earlier in the video as well, guys, but just with regards to the NoahJ mapping contest, I do fully intend to sort of play through the releases. I don't know if I'll get to all of them. Very similar to just sort of like the workshop in general. I'll probably start off with the ones that pique my interest more so. Kill him. Ugh. But we'll see how we go. The only reason I say I might not play all of them is just due to the fact that I only get certain days that I can actually record on, and so I don't know how long it would ultimately take me to get through each and every map. But I'll see how we go. There's definitely a few that I'm already aware of that are in progress that I want to check out. So I'll definitely do that. I'll also play through my own map as well. I'll probably do that first, just to sort of start things off. And yeah, then we'll just sort of wing it from there. All right, so I got to find a battery in here. Yeah, for fuck's sake. Oh, at least there's another one. My guess is that it would probably be in this little area. Does not look like it. I keep getting stuck in these little corners. It wouldn't be out by the Pack-a-Punch, surely. Ooh, there's something there though. Okay. Nothing there. Didn't see that. So we've got a floating thing back over outside. I don't know how we get to that. I'm probably going to guess another teleporting sequence type thing. But we need the last battery first. So we're going to, once again, scavenge around here, see what we can find. I think this is where we found the box initially, right? Yeah. Where is the battery? Can't go that way. That's a dead end as well. Oh. Was that it there? Or was that just this? I swear there was something else. Guess not. Fuck. Dogs, that's not too bad. I've already been this way. Alright, so confusing sometimes. I was gonna say, my question is if I... Because the maze changes, are all the areas accessible regardless, but they just have to be accessed through a different layout, or are certain areas closed off in like completely? That's what I'm not sure about. Where the fuck is the fucking battery? I mean, if there's another Bible ending on this map, then I'm thinking we're probably going to be fine for points at this rate. I like a good maze, but my issue with it is that if you have multiple sequences where you've got to navigate it to find things, and those sequences occur at different times in the gameplay, I don't know, it feels a little bit tedious in my personal opinion. I think there's a difference between having something that is mandatory versus optional. But I don't know, I could see like the old me having done that as well. So like if I had made, you know, internment, well, I guess I did, but like if I had added a sequence in internment inside like the tombs or the maze part of the prison, I probably would have done something very similar if I had opted to do like a main quest. I think that's the last of them. So we're going to try this yet again. The layout has likely changed again, so I'm just going to hug walls basically. Fuck. Bro, I cannot find this battery for the life of me. Aha. Found it. Alright, let's get my fucking ass out of here. Is it this way? Get out of the way. Fuck. Stupid.
Nothing to worry about.
Don't. Oh my god. Wow. Guys, I'll be honest, I don't think I have it in me to run that back. If it weren't for the maze sequence, I probably would. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is another day, and we are back in the Damned of the Moor Part 2. We're picking up where I left off, so I have just managed to find the last power cell and get out of the maze this time, because that was my downfall in the last bit there. I am recording this on a different day, as I mentioned, so I don't really know where sort of my train of thoughts really left off in the previous playthrough, although this will be part of that same playthrough on the back part of it anyway. So for you guys watching it, it'll be all pretty seamless, but we are in a much better position at the moment. I have managed to get myself a Pack-a-Punched ice ray gun as well as the Pack-a-Punched AS-44. I've also managed to complete a few trials ahead of time as well, so that's given me a few extra perks. Unfortunately, I don't have Speed Cola right now, which is pretty much what I'd love, so I'm inclined to go buy a perk slot. And then we'll progress with the main quest here. So I might just go do that real quick. So we can buy the perk slots up here. Now I'm going to need to get around this guy. Ooh, perfect. And Speed Cola, from memory, is in the prison. Right here. What do you mean I can't? I just bought a perk slot. Or is it because I've already got 5? So I wonder what the cooldown is on the perk slots, maybe once per round, or maybe it's just time-based. Let's go have a quick look. I'll see if it's available again. Oh yeah, come back later. All right, so disregard that thought, although I guess if I go down realistically, I should have enough slots now to get 5 perks back. All right, so we're going to progress with the Easter eggs. So I do believe now that we've got all the power cells, what we need to do is bring them to spawn and interact with these. That's 1. That's 2. And that is 3. Fantastic. So that is that done. And so I believe next step now is just to collect souls by the teleporter. So very much in line with part 1 of this series. So let's do that. And hopefully we're geared up enough to have no issues. And I might just go hit a trial as well, because I'm finding that if I can get the trials to epic, melee kills. Oh, there was an insta kill over there. Can I get that in time? Oh, this is a very dangerous game, but let's see what we can do. Stabby stab stab. Oh fuck, yeah, there's a Brutus as well. Great. Ah! Die. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Bro, I need that fucking Speed Cola ASAP. Bro, my aim is atrocious as always. Pretty on point for an ItsBrodes video. And then once we've done the souls, so what'll happen is basically the lightning will strike the teleporter, and the crystal that we place down in the sort of unknown region, that should respawn, and then there will be a bridge to the app area from what I understand. Might as well hit the double points as well, get some extra cashola. Look, anticipating that there's probably going to be another viable ending of sorts. Man, I would love speed and I would love electric cherry. I'm gonna grab this just to save myself some ammo. Death machine always comes in clutch. It's nice using the death machine because I often find that because I don't really use the death machine in my maps, it's always refreshing to use. And there we go, there is the crystal, and that is the round. So we have collected that. But now what I understand is we need to go to, remember there was that teleporter over by Pack-a-Punch, or like that link pad, so that's what we're going to be going to. So it's good that it's a dog round, because that means I can take my time with it. Because this maze, I'll tell you what, on its own, not too bad, but when the path changes, it really throws me for a fucking loop. I probably should have gone and bought... Where am I going right now? Probably should have gone and bought another perk slot. That's okay though, so we go this way. I have a pretty good idea of where Pack-a-Punch is now. It's just about understanding where the doors are, like which doors block you off to what things. I'm just going to grab an AAT because I might as well. Turned. All right, I can get behind that. So we're going to link this, and we are now going to go back to spawn, and we're going to activate that. And I might hit the what do you call it? The perk slot thing again and get speed cola because I can. Getting back is always a little bit tricky because I can never remember. Where I came from. Here we go. Alright, so we're going to do another perk slot. So this should hopefully allow us now to buy speed. Fantastic. Which means now if we get another free perk, it should be something useful, basically. My hopes is that it will be Electric Cherry, not Mule Kick. So we're going to go check out this teleporter now, which I believe should take us to a new location. Outskirts of a vacant river town, England. Ooh. Okay. See my turn guy over there still. So we've got a nice little room here. So what do we... Press and hold to close corrupted timeline. Is there anything else here to check out? Just going to have a little look around. Seems like the kind of area you might hide something. Nice music. All right, so we're now back at the house. Let's get back to spawn. Since I have no idea what's next. Ooh, Perkaholic. Okay, so it looks like that's basically it for the main quest, and now there's probably a Bible ending at the teleporter, I would imagine. Right, I was so close to finishing it in that playthrough just before, from yesterday, or in your case, who's watching this, the first portion of the video. All I literally had to do was get out of the fucking maze and then bring the things to the front. What a stitch up. So let's go have a look and see what we've got over here. I mean, I'm guessing that it's Bible. 25k. All right, very doable, very doable. And I've got an epic reward. I'll go hit it. I mean, I don't anticipate I'm going to get anything, but another ray gun. Already got a ray gun, mate. I don't want this guy taking all my kills. I need to get points. Only downside to Turn. I feel like if Turn granted you points for the kills, that'd be way better, but... So at this point, we are just running out the clock. Oh, there's a double points there. Maybe I'll just try and close out the round and then hit it. Surely that's it. Right, perfect. So we only need 10 grand. Yeah, so basically we're just gonna close out the match here with enough for the Bible. And I might just talk a little bit about the NoahJ mapping contest. Now, again, I can't really remember what I was talking about in my initial playthrough yesterday because I haven't actually gone and edited any of that yet, given it was only yesterday at the time I'm replaying through this. However, I have had a chance to sort of link up with the person I'm pairing up with for the contest, and the individual goes by Gentleman Cheeseman. I keep fucking hitting that by accident. He goes by Gentleman Cheeseman. Now, some of you guys may know him from the Balloons Tower Defense 6 map, and I actually posted a video on that on the channel a little bit ago, so a couple videos ago now. And I was really impressed with what he was able to pull off with that, and sort of we were just chatting, you know, talking about sort of working together in the future and stuff like that. And then Noah announced the contest, and sort of he hit me up and he was like, hey, look, I don't know if you've got any sort of ideas if you're entering the contest or whatnot, but you know, I've got a lot of ideas cooking, and you know, I'd be keen to work together if you wanted to do the level design. I was like, yeah, for sure, because at this point in time, I had considered entering, but I was going to enter as a solo participant, and I don't know how to script, so I was just going to sort of throw together something and just hope that I place, and otherwise just hope that you guys enjoyed it. But yeah, he reached out and he sort of, you know, threw at me what he had sort of in the pipeline in terms of ideas, and I was on board with it. So we are working on something now. I'm not gonna go into too much detail on what it actually is, because we are both in agreement that we do like to sort of keep things a little bit under wraps, so that you guys can go in and experience it for the first time. What I will say is that it's not a tower map, it's not a staircase map, it is a challenge map of sorts, where you basically, I don't want to say escape rooms, but basically there's going to be dedicated rooms that have their own challenges, essentially, and that is the premise of the map. Now, what that'll include, again, I'm not going to go into the specifics just yet. If you guys are in the modding community, or the mod tools community, I may post some screens and things like that as I sort of develop the map. But I was able to get my hands on a few of the mechanics that Cheeseman has been working on over the past week, and I'm now getting that implemented into the map. So I'm actually now able to start working on the level design, because up until now, I've been sort of testing the waters with thematic ideas and aesthetic, but it's been a little bit hard to just sort of figure out exactly how, you know, big the space needs to be, or you know, what layout to give or whatever, right? So yeah, that is on my agenda now, and I was like, look, fuck it, I've got some time, I might as well just come in and try and finish out this map. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, there's only a couple of weeks of the contest actually left. It was only a month this time, so a little bit shorter than usual. And I don't think, you know, challenge maps necessarily need a lot of time, because in sort of principle, they're generally quite basic. But in saying that, it's definitely can be a challenge. Sorry, it definitely still can be a challenge to get the mapping aspect of things done. So fortunate that I am working in a duo at the moment. It's got big boy Brutus here. So he just got fucking clapped. And yeah, so far it's been a real pleasure to work with Cheeseman on this. Like, he's, you know, very receptive to my ideas, and you know, I'm also receptive to his, like we've been discussing. And yeah, like it's awesome just to sort of have a similar wavelength when you're working with another person. So all right, we are just about done here, so I'll probably run out this round, I think, and I will call it a day on that one. And I'm anticipating that he's going to have like a little preview of the part 3 afterwards. I would expect nothing less. All right, so going to hit this one now. So teleport, end the game for 25,000. We have a slow fade out. Let's see. Ooh, okay. So this is the last Unity. Ah, so there's another map in the series then, because I thought it went to part 3 next, but no, there must be another map called, I know there is another map that he has on the workshop called 1938. So it must go to that next. Okay, so this is becoming a quadrilogy instead of a trilogy. So the titles may need to be adjusted there. Anyway, guys, that does bring us to the end of the video here today. I'm very glad to have been able to come back and secure the dub on this one. If you enjoyed the video and you want to help me get my channel and videos out to the right audience, or just to help my channel to grow, please do consider leaving a like and a comment, as it does help by allowing the YouTube algorithm direct my content to more beautiful people like you guys. In addition, if you'd like to see more content like this, you all know how it works. You can click on that subscribe button down below and keep up to date with all my posted videos. Until then, feel free to check out one of the 2 videos on the screen if you haven't already, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.